in the parking lot as the show ended and was, while wearing his shoot fighter gloves, punching out one window after another. The flying glass apparently from the window cut deeply into his tricep, and there was a massive amount of blood flowing, and towels were drenched in Goldberg's blood before he was taken away.
Weird.
This is one of the most infamous WCW moments ever.
I mean, I'm pretty sure when they did the gimmick where he lost for the first time, like he wanted it to be like a shoot stun gun or whatever, like or shoot cattle prod. Like he wanted like a real one. Yeah, like and then there's the story of him going Goldberg mode and smashing his head in the locker room. Fucking, that's awesome.
I'm going Goldberg mode.
I think that's what the kids are doing these days.
You're supposed to use a lead pipe or something, but he dropped it or something as he was running after him. Wasn't that the deal?
I believe that he said, "I'm gonna just do this with my hands because I'm Goldberg and I can just do it. I'm in Goldberg mode."
I think so. I
like that story better. Okay, that's what happened. Yeah, he's in Goldberg mode.
Previously on Deadlock.
There's your B-roll, and there's your match. Dude, if I heard...
he does that later, too.
He does, and it's even worse later, actually. This one was...
You're right, he's over it by then.
Dude, if I heard this
definitely
shit...
in I don't give a fuck mode.
Yeah, he wants to be fired.
Yeah.
There's your B-roll, and there's your match, bro. If I heard that shit, I'm going on vacation. Dude, and then it shows the worst graphic for Fall Brawl ever.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is like they could have if you told me they took this from a 2000 WCW E-Fed on GeoCities, I would have believed you because that's what it looks like.
Who the fuck cares? Who fucking cares what Chronic thinks about the script? You're going, right. Brian Adams, you ball licker.
Thank you, James.
You're fucking doing what we asked you to do.
I'm hearing you now.
Who the fuck is like, oh my god, Chronic didn't like, we don't care.
Talk to him. Not. He joins the Natural Born Thrillers, and they're like, oh yeah, they train together. Fuck you, man. Fuck you.
Well, of course, Booker and Steve are here, and they approach the Cat and Miss Jones. And
where is this?
This is at the SmackDown Hotel.
Okay, because it looks like he's checking them in to the SmackDown Hotel. This is his office? What is this?
Well, here's what they're gonna do. They're gonna save the show.
Okay.
From what?
From Jarrett and Steiner beating up the Cat.
That is like one segment on a 2-hour show.
We need to take back our show tonight. Let's go.
The Cat booked this whole group in the main event. Why just don't book them? How about that?
Well, of course, Tori Wilson is walking to the ring for her match against Medusa.
Yes, and Borash says, where's the franchise? That's what everyone should be asking. When the franchise is not on TV, they should be asking, where's the franchise?
Well, we go backstage. Nash is hanging out with Jarrett and Steiner.
Yes, Steiner walks in. He's got his shirt and pants on. He says, we kicked his ass. And then Booker, Sting, and the Cat all walk in. Booker has a crowbar. And Nash says, whoa, I was just telling these guys how wrong they were. And the Cat says, I'm going to rip up all your contracts. And Nash says, well, I got a match tonight. So
does he have the authority?
He's the commissioner?
To rip up contracts?
To fire the top 3 guys. Yeah, I think so.
Holy shit. All right, well, we go backstage. Medusa is doing a promo, and she says, Tori Wilson can't even do a front roll without throwing up.
She just, she has the inability to retain information.
Holy shit.
That's your dump.
And Medusa is going to teach Tori about what it means to be a woman in the WCW.
Yeah.
And, I was like, I think I like this angle. Like, if Medusa's trying to make the division better, and
yes,
and then I realized it was just a fucking franchise angle, Tony. It was just a fucking franchise.
I was like, okay, she's gonna. I thought, Medusa's gonna do like an angle where she's like, wrestling is back in the women's division. I'm gonna make like real wrestling, her style, and does not happen.
She says they were hard on her looks, but she'll bring my talent to bring it to that new millennium style.
No. No, you do not want the WCW New Millennium style. That is not a good style.
Is this before or after they augmented her eyes?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how that works out.
I forget.
But yeah, we get Medusa versus Tori Wilson.
Because, of course, at Fall Brawl,
Yeah, let me get the B-roll sandwich. Come on.
it's gone there. Kidman and Shane Douglas are in a Pittsburgh plunge scaffold match.
Of course, that's right. It shows B-roll of Medusa hitting a TNA kick on Tori and then an Enziguri on the franchise.
Right, it was a spin kick.
And, of course, this match sucks.
No. No. How can it be?
So they do nothing, and then the franchise...
suplex?
Oh,
Oh, God.
and Medusa, of course, gets the upper hand of the franchise before... Listen to this. The franchise hits the franchiser on the rev.
He swats away her drop kick, turns around, hits the franchiser on the rev, and then attacks Medusa again. What
The
the
franchiser
fuck?
is a shitty move, by the way. It's like
The
a
franchiser is a
jawbreaker.
horrible move. It's
Fair
a,
This is a jawbreaker, right?
That is a 2K22 beast reversal.
you're right. That is what it is. Yeah.
Wow.
That happens so much on that fucking
It's
game.
everyone's reversal.
Then he hits a belly to belly on Medusa, and I mean, you can see the look on his face when he like latches onto her that he's gonna throw this fucking
Yeah.
chick all the way across the ring.
Yeah.
And he does, and then he locks in the fucking stiffest STF he can.
what the
on her.
It's fucked up.
And then Tori has a microphone. He's just sticking up to their face. And Shane Douglas is yelling, "Wrestle me, bitch! Come on! Don't make me hurt you like Billy Kidman!" Ah!
That shit is fucking nuts.
Oh, this is
I'm so
wrestle me,
confused.
bitch. Yeah,
what
what
the
the
fuck?
fuck?
Does he even care?
I don't know.
Locks the STF in on after franchising the ref. You want to be a tough bitch? Wrestle me, bitch.
Wrestle me, bitch.
See, they got layers here, guys. You're missing out. You remember Medusa with
Okay.
the promo, how she's going to bring wrestling back in the New Millennium
Oh,
style?
you want to wrestle?
She's
Yeah,
gonna bring a
see,
new franchise. A franchise.
What are you, an
saying,
idiot? Just wanting to
"Fuck
wrestle?
you, bitch." Of course, Billy Kidman makes the save. Dude,
Yeah, it's the first time we've seen him since New Blood Rising.
this is literally every fucking segment of the show. Ref gets fucking kicked. Fucking somebody says something, and then here's another guy to make the save or attack the other guy.
Yeah, you're right.
Medusa then says, "You floozy little bitch."
Dude, this is
it's-
crazy.
Medusa gets up, by the way, no selling the franchiser. The
You're right, the
belly
belly to
to
belly
belly
and the STF. Yeah, it
It
doesn't
just
matter.
gets right
Fucking
up. I'm good,
franchise.
yeah.
That's why Flair doesn't want to work with you. Medusa says, "Listen, you little punk ass little bitch. Get your floozy ass back here with the franchise. You want to play with the men? How about a scaffold match against you two and me and Kidman?" And Shane Douglas says, "You want to stay with the franchise?" And Tori, 20 feet in the air and a Pittsburgh plunge scaffold match. Bitch!
He made that up. It was
Will not stop saying bitch.
He made that up. It was just a scaffold match on the graphic.
You're right. Well, Shane says, "Well, me and Tori Wilson accept. You bitch. You are dead meat."
You bitch are dead meat. He ran back in the ring, hit the franchise on the
Franchise Tori.
You bitch.
Holy shit. You bitch are dead meat. And then Kidman's music plays, and Medusa doesn't understand that means don't talk anymore. Because she starts cutting a promo again. She says, "Piss off, woman. You think this man wants a woman like you when he can have some?" And then it cuts off because it goes to the backstage segment with David Flair. and
You can hear the
Crowbar.
backstage segment because they're getting ready for the wedding or
Yeah.
whatever, and then they still hear Medusa talking in the back, like trying to cut this promo.
You can hear franchising a fan.
There's B-roll playing, bitch.
And Tony Schiavone, B-roll sandwich for a
God,
wedding.
fucking bitch. B-roll
We got a
sandwich.
B-roll sandwich for a wedding and a brain surgery later today.
Yeah, let's go.
Brain surgery.
Nothing like it. Wow. Someone send that to fucking James and Chelsea on the Dead Meat podcast so they can put that in the intro. The
B-roll
dead
sandwich?
meat- No, the dead meat part.
Oh, yeah,
you
you dead meat.
Dead meat.
Bitch, our dead meat is crazy.
What do you think?
I think we're dead meat.
Real dead meat.
And you, bitch, are dead meat! You're dead meat!
Go ahead and laugh.
If I ever find a little classes in business, they're dead meat.
So Crowbar's helping David get ready for the wedding backstage.
Suit jacket on and on.
Jimmy Hart hands Miss Hancock an envelope.
Yeah, wait, okay. Stacy and her mom are getting ready. There's a knock at the door. Hey, Stacy, it's Jimmy Hart. I'm not opening this fucking door. You cannot come in here. Get the fuck out of my fucking room. Come on, you are a bad omen. He's also in a suit. I don't think he's a part of the wedding. Is he out there for the wedding?
No, he's just a producer of the show.
Oh, he's just in a suit? Okay, that's good. Here's a letter for you. Congrats and good luck. Why do you have this? Because of what we learned what this is? Why did Jimmy Hart have this?
You're making a lot of good points, and none of them are touched on. So,
all right, just making sure.
Of course, here comes. Oh my God, is that 70s bus?
Oh yeah, well there was a limo at first, and they're like, oh, it must be Ric Flair, and then a big fucking Lego block bus.
There it is.
And it's 70s bus, and Mike also walks out of it and says, "Come on, let's get heavy."
What the fuck is going on?
Why, bro?
Oh man.
And it's even crazier. The whole reason why Mike Awesome is in this show is because they wanted to use his stupid fucking bus.
The bus. Yeah.
That is it.
You're right. Totally. I didn't even think about that.
Bus. Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. Wow.
So we go backstage, and it's Scott Steiner and Nash, and Scott, of course, is yelling at the top of his fucking lungs,
throwing chairs around, kicking shit around, and he's yelling.
Yeah, so Steiner fucking slams his fist into something. I don't even know what it was. Damn it! I came here to fight Goober, not a dumbass fighting me, fight you. Why are you so calm, man? You and your Jimmy Buffett wearing sandals and all. Why are you so calm? I can't calm down. I'm 3 in.
I'm 3 in?
I'm not ready to calm down yet. I came here to fight Goober, not a dumbass fighting me, fighting you.
Dude, dumbass. Now a dumbass fighting me, fighting you is unbelievable.
Yeah, Jimmy Buffett wearing sandals.
Jimmy Buffett wearing sandals? Why are you so calm?
Damn it.
Nash says, just calm down, bro. I can't calm down. I'm 3 in. I can't calm down yet. What does that mean? I'm 3 in.
I can't fucking fight Goober, not dumbass fighting me, fighting you. Dude,
Nash says, listen, man. Nash, listen. Remember the thing I did with Hogan? I push you, you lay down. We're out there. 1, 2, 3, bro. Scott says, I lay down. And Scott puts his foot on the chair the same way he does when he puts his foot on the bottom rope. Bro, and he like leans on it too.
Bro, you are not the thinker. Come on, man.
Little bro thinks he's a thinker.
That is crazy.
Scott says, I lay down. He says, 1, 2, 3 me, or 1, 2, 3. And Nash looks directly at the camera and says, oh, this is going to be a chore or what? It looks like a Scott.
What the hell are you looking at, buddy?
Look at that, bro. Yeah. Nash says, sit down, bro. They turn off the monitor. He says, listen, we go in the ring. Bell rings. I touch you. You lay down. I top you. 1, 2, 3. We go back. Scott Steiner's sitting there rubbing his chin. He says, right. And Nash says, look, you lay down 1, 2, 3. And Scott looks at him and says, I lay down? And Nash rolls his eyes. I'm fighting Goober.
Fight Goober, not dumbass fighting me.